Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, fine. We are going to see if there are more people. But maybe I can start with a few questions actually myself.
Yeah.
I'm asking questions. And one of these is like, you're a girl. And that's a female, you're a female founder in tech. It's not something, unfortunately, that we see a lot. Can you tell us a little bit about how it is for you?
Actually, I work with technology all my life, and I really like the way of being able to develop things. And I never feel it's different to be a woman working with the tech as it's I say I love my job and I love all my colleagues and that to create things, to really do something that change for everyday life. So yeah, no, but I love really technology, but at the same time to do business, I think is a really good mix of my job.
I really like the name of your startup, Greater Than. And what is your startup?
So what we're doing, actually we work as an insurtech company, and our main technology is based on artificial intelligence. We started already in 2004 building artificial intelligence. Actually, at that time, I have never heard about artificial intelligence, and we called it a pattern profiling. But right now, AI is really a boost. So this is a company I understand for a long time ago the value of AI. And what we do, we deliver risk insight to insurance carrier and to car manufacturers. So the customers we are looking for is actually to identify world-leading companies that we can help them with the risk insight to develop their processes. And for insurance company, for example, with the understanding of how you drive and the risk of your driving, it helps them to set the premium of your insurance, car insurance, in a better way. And it's actually a win-win. As you, as an end user, the consumer owning your car and like to have insurance for that, you pay a lower premium. And at the same time,
I couldn't hear what you last. Can you say it again? There was a little bit of a technical problem. Okay. The very last sentence.
Okay. Okay. For the win-win for the car owner, you're as having an insurance, you get a lower premium, and insurance carrier, they get lower cost for the claims. So it's a win-win, and I think that's the key thing when you develop technology and specific AI, as it's so new and hard for people to understand. It needs to be an application that really gain value, and it needs to be something that really you can feel and touch, because AI can be hard to understand. So in your case, it's less accidents on the road, and that is easy to communicate.
Yeah, and you said on your pitch that you have many companies from all around the world. Can you say any names of company? I know that many times it's not possible to say, but if you can tell us a little bit about like some examples of cases, companies.
Yeah. I would love to share some of our cases. For example, one of the known companies, Toyota. Toyota is we're helping them with a loyalty program. They have a new service called Kinto, and Kinto is like a subscription module for you, so you don't longer need to buy a car, so you have your car on a subscription model. And to them, we deliver a loyalty program. It's like a frequent flyer program.
Yeah.
So you as the subscription owner of this car, you also join a loyalty program, so you can benefit to get upgrade to a new car or a weekend car. You also can get an upgrade with your insurance or other things so you get rewarding. But I must say myself, what I like with this loyalty program, it's like gamification, so you can challenge yourself and you can challenge also your friends to drive in a better way. So we work with Toyota, is one of our customer cases.
Yeah.
Another one that is maybe not that known for you is called MSIG. It's one of the world's largest insurance carrier. They are really huge in Asia, but also globally. And we're working with them both in Singapore, Vietnam, Japan. And for them, we also deliver different insurance business models. So they can have like a pay-as-you-go solution. So you pay your insurance based on how much you drive how you drive. And I think it's really good now when they come to COVID-19. It's a problem. Most of us, we need to have our car parked, we're staying home. Still, we pay the same amount of our car insurance. But with these new user-based solutions, also for insurance, it really gives a good value for you as end user. It also is easier for the insurance industry as they get more and more requirements to adapt to the situation. So in some countries, they need to pay back premiums to their clients. And then with this way, I think it's easier way for them to handle how they should do it. Yeah, the COVID-19 and maybe other things in future that is user-based.
Yeah, we have we have a new question. I will read them out loud.
Yeah.
Well, the first one, I don't know if you can answer it. It's how AI will ensure a safe and secure future of mobility. Maybe you can say from your startup perspective, from your company.
But I think it's a really good question from Karen. It's actually, I mean, it's a hassle for the mobility. It's more similar to car rental, and maybe all know that this problem with car rental, people not really take care of the vehicle in the best way. They maybe drive a bit more aggressive. And with our solution, we help, actually, that's why Toyota started to work with us and also MSIG, that with AI and our knowledge of how we drive, we do an automatic rating of you as a driver, so you can get benefits when you drive in a more safe and a better way. And it's a good thing for the business model because it means less claims, less accidents on the road. And so I think for the mobility, actually, I think this is a key thing. We need to take care of that. We really, when we share things, when we use each other's vehicles to have a more sustainable way to transport, we also need to have a system how we can reduce the cost of the mobility and make it in a more profitable way. So I think this is very important.
Yeah, I take Annette's second question because it was something that you actually talked about when you talked about your second case, and you talked about COVID. And she's asking how COVID pandemic has affected your business, because maybe it has opened opportunities for you.
Yeah, actually, it has opened up the opportunity. We feel that the insurance carrier during this period have taken the next step, and they are really keen to start working with more deep insight of the risk analysis as they have really hard situation as it now, and they like to have more user-based solution, something that really can help them to communicate with the end users and do new business cases or business models for gaining more clients. So yes, it has accelerated our business when it comes to new relations with both our existing and new customers.
And has it affected negative somehow?
Yeah. Yes, in short term, it has affected because we have some mobility companies that we work with, and actually our business model is a pay per user a month or per vehicle a month. And as we work with some huge rental car business, they are really struggling at the moment because no people traveling. Exactly. They don't have any clients. Many of our clients have rented cars at airports. So for sure, that is a negative impact for us short term, but we see it's new business long term that have also occurred during this time. So yes, short term it have affected us with our turnover have decreased, but I must say I'm really, really happy that also I see the situation post-COVID looks really, really bright, and I think it will actually explode after. And I'm so happy we are in a situation we are selling AI, and I know when I listen to many of these discussions today and yesterday, is how we can start up and grow the AI. And yes, we are selling, and our customer like what we do, and they have a benefit from our AI. So that is super good.
And I will take the first question, but before that, don't forget to leave your questions. I know that you have many. Yeah. So the first question from Annette was actually, are you present in the US market? Because you said that you have many clients, and you talked about some clients in Asia, but now you talked about also hiring car hire companies. So do you have clients in the USA?
We are in discussions with companies in USA. We have data from USA from more than 250,000 vehicles, and we are in the discussion. And unfortunately, I can't mention the partnerships we have over there. But this is a market we are expanding in now and planning for future. And I think it's interesting both. I mean, we work both in US, Europe, and Asia. And I think it's a bit different in a different region, the approaches and other clients we work with. But it's really interesting. I think US and Asia will accelerate and help us to grow quick.
I will take another question that I have here. And actually, we talked a little bit about it in the beginning about being a female founder. But what are the challenges and the rewards you experienced along your founder journey?
So as a founder and work along with this company, I would say I'm happy. I seldom have any negative impact. I would say it's more positive. Very often, as a female founder, I get a lot of attention when I arrive. I think all founders sometimes have struggled with, raising money and so on. But I haven't never felt that there has been a problem due to that I'm female. So I have yes, positive experience.
And maybe this is my last question. Everybody that is joining, don't forget to leave your questions in the chat so I can read it for her. We have only, I think, 2 minutes left. But you said that you started your first company around, it was 2004, isn't it? How did you come with the idea for Greater Than?
So actually, Greater Than is from the idea of working earlier with car manufacturers, delivering electronics for them, information systems. And then we saw that there were systems out there measuring how we're driving, but it was very technical way. And we thought it's much better to see how can we really find the value for the market and value for the society. And for me, when we drive safe, we also drive more eco-friendly. So we reduce CO2 emissions with like in average 20%. And I think the values around here, we save lives, we reduce accidents on road, we reduce the impact on the road, and we work very close with gamification, having fun with our end users. And I think these different values is important for me working with the Greater Than.
Before I take the last question from the chat, I want to ask you, because I think this is important, what is your call to action for today?
The call for actions today, for us, we're searching always new customers that we can grow with. So I'm looking for customers in insurance industry and automotive industry that have already taken a decision to be digital, and they should like to work to improve their profitability through understanding more their end users of their the car owners or their insurance customers.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, because there's one more question, but we have to go back to stage. It's time. I don't think that you will be able to answer in only 30 seconds. So thank you everybody for your questions, and see you in the next Swedish Fika with another startup. Bye bye, and thank you, Liselott.
Good to see you all. Bye bye.